A message stick from Yolngu leaders.
Putting the voice straight to Canberra, and the voice will be heard.
Given to one of the voice architects, Noel Pearson, the message from the Gama Festival is clear.
They want a voice, and they want it so that they can get better outcomes on education and health and housing for their people and for future generations.
Convincing those not at Gama is the challenge. Another poll shows the no case extending its lead, now ahead 56 to 44%. It continues the trend in the ABC's polling average.
Well, the latest poll also just rules out undecided voters. 40% of Australians have not made their mind up on this issue.
The Yes campaign is confident voters who haven't tuned into the issue will be won over in the final stretch. The No campaign wants the whole thing called off. Opposition leader Peter Dutton says a simpler form of constitutional recognition, without a voice, would win greater support.
There is only one form of recognition, and that is the voice.
The Prime Minister agrees. He's warned if this referendum fails, no other form of Indigenous recognition is possible.
This is a once-in-a-generation opportunity. Many people in the Republic referendum thought it had come around again.
Liberal MP and Voice supporter Julian Leeser also warns talk of some other form of recognition is folly.
There's no point recognising Indigenous people in the Constitution in a way that they don't want, and I think what is good about this change is it combines both the symbolic and the practical.
Don't think that other issues can be advanced by a no vote.
The Prime Minister's been trying to keep a tight focus on what a yes vote is about. He sees talk of treaty as a distraction aimed at derailing the voice. But at the Gama Festival, a reminder from an Australian icon, treaty for some has long been an ambition.
Yo! 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 Yes! This is Australia! Yes.
The polls might be ugly for the Yes campaign, but there's no outward sign of despair amongst Voice supporters here at Gama. Yes, there's concern about where things are at, but still confidence this can be won in the final 4 weeks of the campaign before the referendum, likely to be held in mid-October. The Prime Minister's trying to bring the focus back to the benefits of the voice. He's also trying to shut down some of the no campaign arguments, including that some other simpler form of constitutional recognition would be preferable or even possible. This is now an all-or-nothing approach from Anthony Albanese. He's warning that if it's not the voice, it's nothing. No other form of recognition will be easily found. Anthony Albanese is now back in Canberra for another week of Parliament, where the opposition will be throwing everything at the voice. The Prime Minister will be hoping that the call for yes here at Gama will be heard by voters far removed from this ancient land.
David Spearce reporting. Well, as the country prepares to vote, young Indigenous people at the Gama Festival are focusing on how the decision will impact them. This next generation has its own ideas about what the future looks like.
For the Gumatj people, songs, painting and dance are like books.
This is a place that we get together, all the clans, Dua and Irita, and share culture to the world.
At the Bungal on traditional ceremonial grounds, this sacred way of learning is being passed down to the next generation of leaders.
I've earned the respect from the elders. It wasn't given, I've earned it.
Now more than ever, young First Nations people are connecting to the past while looking to the future. These kids want a say in what happens beyond the referendum on a voice to Parliament.
It's really important because I guess the decisions that are made now can affect us in the future.
But for Binning teenager Maureen, Indigenous voices lead the curriculum at her West Arnhem Land school. And it's really working.
School is like the most important thing that in kids, you know, to go to school every day and get more education, get your grades up.
At Gama, political voices have dominated, but as the festival closes, Yolngu rock trailblazers King Stingray have a simple message through song.
Music can bring any stories, and I like truth-telling through music, and our forefathers had given us something that are really special to be able to share this to the whole world.
its core, Garma is a festival about sharing culture, knowledge, art and opinions. It's a space where First Nations people can lead the conversations and shape the next generation. Carly Williams, ABC News, Garma.